Join us as we dive deep into the forgotten story of Irish slaves in Louisiana and uncover the truths that history has left behind. In this video, you'll explore the forgotten story of Irish slaves in Louisiana, revealing their struggles and contributions to society. It's astonishing to think that the history of Irish slavery in Louisiana remains largely unknown to the general public. While we're all familiar with the transatlantic slave trade and the brutal treatment of African slaves, the story of Irish slaves in Louisiana is often overlooked. This lack of awareness is striking, especially considering the significant role Irish immigrants played in shaping the history of Louisiana. Despite their contributions, their story remains shrouded in obscurity, relegated to the footnotes of history books. The contrast between the widespread awareness of African slavery and the relative anonymity of Irish slavery is stark. We've all learned about the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade, the brutal treatment of enslaved Africans, and the courageous individuals who fought for their freedom. Yet, when it comes to Irish slaves, the silence is deafening. It's a silence that perpetuates a distorted view of history, one that erases the experiences of Irish immigrants who faced their own unique set of challenges in the New World. This silence is particularly problematic when we consider the significant number of Irish immigrants who arrived in Louisiana during the 18th and 19th centuries. Many of these immigrants were lured to the Americas with promises of a better life, only to find themselves trapped in a system of indentured servitude that bordered on slavery. It's a story that's both heart-wrenching and infuriating, one that demands to be told. The origins of Irish immigration to Louisiana are complex and multifaceted. In the early 18th century, the British government began to forcibly deport Irish prisoners to the American colonies, a practice that continued for over a century. Many of these deportees were sent to the sugar plantations of Louisiana, where they were forced to work in brutal conditions under the lash of the plantation owners. Others arrived voluntarily, drawn by the promise of economic opportunities in the New World. These immigrants faced unimaginable hardships from the moment they arrived in Louisiana. Many were forced to work as indentured servants, a system that bound them to a particular plantation owner for a set number of years. While this system was ostensibly designed to provide laborers with a chance to work off their passage to the Americas, it often devolved into outright slavery. Irish immigrants were subjected to physical and emotional abuse, forced to work long hours in the sweltering heat of the Louisiana sugarcane fields. Some Irish immigrants, however, were fortunate enough to escape the dragnet of indentured servitude. They established their own communities, built their own churches, and fought to maintain their cultural identity in the face of overwhelming odds. It's a testament to their resilience and determination that they were able to carve out a place for themselves in this unforgiving environment. One of the most significant events in the history of Irish slavery in Louisiana is the 1735 slave uprising. In this remarkable event, a group of Irish and African slaves joined forces to overthrow their plantation owners and forge a path to freedom. The uprising was ultimately crushed, but it remains an important testament to the spirit of resistance that burned brightly in the hearts of enslaved people. Another powerful story is that of Mary Birmingham, an Irish immigrant who was kidnapped and sold into slavery in Louisiana. Despite the unimaginable hardships she faced, Mary managed to escape her captors and make her way back to Ireland, where she became a vocal advocate for the abolition of slavery. Her story is a testament to the strength and resilience of Irish slaves in Louisiana, who refused to be broken by the brutal system that sought to enslave them. As we delve deeper into the history of Irish slavery in Louisiana, it becomes clear that this is a story that's both heartbreaking and inspiring. It's a story that challenges our assumptions about the past, forcing us to confront the complex and often brutal realities of history. The forgotten story of Irish slaves in Louisiana is a powerful reminder of the importance of recognizing all aspects of history. By shedding light on this overlooked chapter, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of the past and the ongoing struggles of marginalized communities. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on this topic, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about the hidden corners of history, be sure to check out our other videos on Emerald Chronicle. Thank you for watching this video on Emerald Chronicle. We truly appreciate your support and curiosity as we explore Ireland's rich and sometimes provocative history. In this episode, The Forgotten Irish Slaves of Louisiana, we uncovered a lesser-known chapter of Ireland's past, and your engagement with this content means the world to us. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to explore more of our content. Each view helps fund the Emerald Chronicle project, allowing us to continue creating short films about Ireland's history, myths, legends, and folklore. Your support directly contributes to bringing more captivating stories to life, and we couldn't do it without you. So, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest releases. Thanks again for being part of the Emerald Chronicle community. Together, we'll keep Ireland's rich heritage alive.